the next way to be ready for open water. Morning, Trainiacs. Today, we're talking about and getting over our open water swimming fears. You know why? It's because Jacques and Pat and I are about to go swim in the Red River for a test swim. All these years later, I'm still a little bit afraid, not necessarily of open water. I'm afraid of that open water. But you know what? It ain't just me. The entire city is afraid of that open water. The closer we get to the swim and the more people that find out about it, the more people become afraid. For me, I think they're afraid for themselves. I don't blame them. Let's do that swim. We'll talk about how I approached this swim and how I approached open water back in the day. Help you, help me, help you.
We're here, we're gonna go swim around this bend.
Yeah.
This peninsula is the U of M.
Yeah.
We're gonna hop out here. Someone just run back at the car.
All that rebar sticking out is pretty comforting. Well, there's some hard spots here. Well, we don't have a choice. We're doing this now.
Trouble, black coffee, I see trouble. Man, I'm not gonna get home. Black coffee, I'm so dizzy. Black coffee, please get busy. Oh, coffee, please get home. Black coffee, I'm in trouble. We're averaging 5K an hour there. Let's get some heat in this
hot heat. Are we going for breakfast? Well, that calmed the nerves very nicely. Right up until about the fourth stroke in the water, I was scared. Now I feel a lot better about what's about to happen next week. Open water swimming fears. Sunday food dump at the office. I think I've got 6, 7 tips for overcoming your fear of open water. And you're dealing with a certified professional of fear in open water. The kid that thought the Jaws was in the pool chasing him, that was me. Yeah. And like right up until I was an adult and started getting into triathlon, even being in the pool scared me. This morning, while I was getting ready to go into the river, I was scared. So I think that it's just completely natural to be afraid of open water. It's a foreign world. Like, we don't live in the water, we're horizontal, we're not vertical. There are all kinds of reasons to be afraid of the water. But there's also a lot of good methods to overcome those fears. Number 1, relax. Literally, you need to relax your body because you're not going to be able to overcome the physical force of the water. Even just a little bit of water is more powerful than anyone's body. So when we go out into open water in rivers and lakes and oceans, the waves are gonna knock us around. And if you try to fight those waves, you're gonna be skyrocketing your heart rate, your adrenaline is gonna start pumping, your heart's gonna start like this. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. All the people around you are gonna start splashing around and you are going to maybe go as far as having a panic attack in the water. So when you enter the water, go in with the mindset of letting the motion of the ocean do the work for you. Just go with it by relaxing your body, and even though it's gonna throw off your swim stroke a little bit, you're better off to be loose and relaxed, kind of work with the motion of the water instead of fighting it. Much better off for it. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, this gets a little bit further into the woo-woo side of things. Not eating those. You don't have to learn how to meditate and do it every single day. I certainly find it helpful in life in general. But if you just kind of study a little bit of the philosophy of meditation, that it's all about like getting out of your own head and breaking out of those cycles of self-talk and self-chatter and learning how to like snap your mind out of that cycle of anxiety, fear, stress, self-doubt, anger, anything like that that gets you going in your head when you get in the water and you worry, oh my God, there's people around. What's in the water? How fast is this gonna be? My heart's breathing really hard. You're gonna be a lot better off because that again is gonna keep your heart rate low. It's gonna keep your body relaxed and you're gonna enjoy swimming a lot more if you can break that habit of being caught up in your brain. It's a scary place up there when you're Taren. Beat hummus, ladies and gentlemen. No triathlon Kim outdid herself. The next way to be ready for open water is to actually practice it when you get in the pool. There's a number of drills that our swim group starts doing in the spring. Draft set, where there's people in front of you and behind you. We're doing mass starts in a lane. Instead of talking about it, there's just a video that I did. I always get this backwards. Video that I'll link to up here that has all of the open water swim preparation drills that our team does. Just check it out. So now let's say that you've learned how to mellow yourself out, you're not anxious, you've done some swim prep drills, and you actually get to the race. If you're still nervous, which a lot of people are in their first several races, probably took me about 5 or 6 to get used to having people around. If this is where all the action is going in the washing machine during the race and everyone's lining up, getting ready to smash each other and be the little weekend heroes, go over here. Or go back here. Let everyone go out and just race your own race. If you get in that churn and you freak out and you've got to stop swimming, you've got float on your back, that's gonna take a heck of a lot more time in the middle of your race than just going off to the side or waiting until everyone goes and racing your own race. So you might actually go faster by letting everyone else go and staying out of that churn. Fountain of knowledge today. Now, let's say that you get to a race and you actually find that there's a huge amount of waves that you haven't prepared for before. Like I said, number 1, relax. Number 2, one of the tricks that you can use is to keep your face out of the psh and the slap that comes from being in very rough water. That is what I find actually makes me more nervous. And if I can stay away from that psh in the face, everything's gonna be good. How you can do that is by actually pushing your face just a little bit deeper in the water and then turning your body more than you would typically to catch the breath. So because your face is deeper in the water, you've got to have a bigger turn, but because your face is deeper in the water, all those waves are just kind of getting spit out over the top of your head and they're not crashing you in the face. That actually happened today in the river swim. And it took me a few minutes to remember, oh yeah, I gotta get a little bit deeper in the water and not worry about it. Also, try to time your breaths when you're at the top of a wave instead of when you're going down and a wave is crashing over your face. And then finally, the last thing that'll help you get comfortable in open water is to just get in open water. The more that you're in open water, the more comfortable you're going to be. It's going to become less of a foreign place to be in. You're going to realize that, hey, sharks didn't get me last time. The Loch Ness Monster didn't get me last time. It's probably not going to get me this time. However, I can't see the bottom of the Red River and I hear the Kraken might be down there. Gradually build up to more and more time, more and more bodies of water that you're not familiar with. If you can, do most of your training in a very familiar setting where you can see the bottom, you can see the shore, you're not way out by yourself in dark water that you can't see what's going on around you. The more familiar, the better you're going to be, and the more it's going to feel comfortable for you. I think that's somewhere around 7. It was a jumbled 7, but it was 7-ish. Have I ever shown you? I made this a while ago. A battery dispenser, camera batteries, microphone batteries, AA's, AAA's, SD cards that we know are nice and clean, have lots of room on them. I was really proud of that when I made it. All right, Trainiacs, go out, swim a lot, get comfortable. You'll enjoy it a lot. Once you get comfortable in open water, it is one of the most enjoyable experiences that you can have in triathlon. Just chilling out in water, in nature, open water, and like zoning out and getting that meditative groove going. It's a good time. It's a really good time. All right, later, Trainiacs.